In this video, I talk about my contributions to the Ape Ball Demo. First thing I did was some design sketches. So here's one for Fort, here's one for Fort 2.0, here's some design sketches for Platform 3, character sketches for the ball. This is an asset sketch, which I exported to Unity and we'll show a bit later. This is my first level that I made in one of the demo meetings. I was primarily using SketchUp and I got pretty good at it, so I dragged some of the assets out that I was using in the levels that were of interest. This checkpoint sign was actually made in Rhino. This one's great. Full starts at the top, works all the way down that tubing, and ends up in that finish you saw earlier. And this is the final of what I call assets, which is a fancy loop-de-loop. So what I do with all these assets is I export them as collada files and import them into Unity. I add them to the Ape Ball Unity demo that Isaac's made, and I create a collada playground. The point of this playground is to test things out, to see if the monkey and the ball enjoys being 90 feet or whether it will make it around this loop-de-loop. Here's a level called 3 Floors in 3ds Max. It doesn't have much texturing, but it makes up for that with its arena battle charm. Here's a more colourful and architecturally superior version of my original Fort level, so I've creatively called it Fort 2.0. And here's my final level. I call it Blank City because of the minimalist use of textures. Some feedback from the team said that these levels cannot be used because they all stick together. So to fix this, I went into each of my levels and grouped all the objects together. Excruciating work. But the results are great. Now you can go into my levels and just grab 1 or 2 objects and just stick them into your favorite 3D package. So that corner of ramp I just nicked of Blank City, you can now see this in Unity. Here it is in Maya. I've decided to show the wireframe version for some reason. And here it is in Max, and in the bottom right you can see it in its old trusty texture form. If you're not impressed by that, here's some level from Fort 2.0. Because the ramp was all one group now, it's really easy to just get rid of it, and it reveals an Andy Thomason related Easter egg. Ah, look at that, now the bridge is gone, because again, that was all one group, so you can literally just take my levels apart, bit by bit. If you're kinda weird and you want to do this thing from 3DS, which seems to want to take up all my computing processing power, that's no problem. I mean, these things were grouped together in SketchUp, but 3DS has this inbuilt great SketchUp plugin. Now you can just grab whatever object and start deleting and cutting to your heart's content. That just about summarizes my physical contributions to the Ape Ball demo, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Okay, bye.